Hello Jaguar Nation, and welcome to the 2011-2012 school year. Myself, along with JHC and casting crew and senior leaders, are here to give you a few tips, reminders, and information about new policies and procedures this year. Let's get started building relationships.
Each morning, the main doors will open at 7:45 a.m. for breakfast and tutorials.
If you want to be here early, be sure to be here by 8:15 or the doors will be locked.
The doors will not reopen until 8:27 for you to go to your classes.
Walking through the hallways of John Horn High School can get pretty tough due to crowding. Try to avoid stopping and talking to your friends so everybody gets to class easier.
There are 5 minutes between classes, which we call the passing period. Most people use the staircase, which can get really crowded, but you want to avoid that. So you need to use one of the other 6 staircases in the school so you can catch up with friends and avoid being tardy.
When you come early in the mornings, one of your options is to visit the library and check out a good book.
And down the hall to your right is the computer lab where you can research for an assignment, work on a project, or print out some homework.
This is your fine arts hallway.
From choir to band to orchestra, there are hundreds of students involved in the fine arts department.
On this side of the hallway, you'll find everything from choir, orchestra, to band. And opposite that hallway, you'll find theater and the black box. As you can see from your schedules today, next to your third period, you'll either have an L1, L2, L3, or L4. And that will tell you what lunch you're supposed to go to. If you have an L1, in third period, you report straight to the cafeteria. If you have an L2, L3, or L4, then you'll go to your class first and then be released from there to come to our cafeteria. In the cafeteria, we have 4 different lines. We have our regular lines, our snack lines, our CC's lines, and our Jaguar Den that we recently got. Love it. As far as that goes, we have 2 sections in our cafeteria. The senior section and where everybody else sits, unless you're counting the detention section, which you really don't want to be in. You get your food last. Before dismissal, it's important that you throw away your trash. We have our trash cans, our recycling bins, and when all that's said and done, you take your tray to the conveyor belt for the lunch ladies to clean for the next lunch.
Hey Jags, if you ever have issues with attendance or discipline, this is the office you'll come to. Also, if you ever want to talk to one of our assistant principals, they have an open door policy here, so you're welcome to come visit them.
If you have received an office referral, make sure you sign in first so you're not counted absent. Then wait on further instruction from Miss Bambi.
Welcome to another fabulous year in the upcoming John Horn High School. First, we'd like to introduce Miss Carpenter, our attendance principal, and her office is the first one here on the right.
Hello Jags, I hope you had a fabulous summer. A couple of things about attendance this year that you may need to know. Remember, if you go to the doctor or you're out, make sure someone calls in for you sick. If it's doctor's note, bring those. I don't want to take anyone to truancy court that doesn't need to be there. College days also, make sure you bring something from the university that says why you were there and what time. Turn those into Amanda Law, the attendance secretary, so she can help you clear up any absences. Also, tardies are going to be a big emphasis this year. We had way too many last year, and you need to get to class. There's no such thing as a tardy as far as truancy is concerned, so make sure you get to class because that's technically an absence. And Mr. Brazel has something to talk to you about as well.
Hey Jags, welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful summer. My name is Mr. Brazel. Some of you may remember me from last year as being an assistant principal here. However, this year I'm going to be a coordinator over many of our special programs that we have here on campus. My office is actually going to be located down in the Content Mastery Room. I'm going to be in there with Ms. Chapman. I will have a separate office along with a conference room right there in front of my office. A number of the programs that I'm going to be looking over or overseeing is going to be one, in particular, the ISIP program, which is our in-school intervention program. It's going to basically take the place of the MIC program that was going on at the DAEP, the Learning Center. We're going to house those students on our campus, so I'm looking forward to working with those and building self-esteem as well as your own if you need it. My door is always open, so please feel free to come see me at any point in time if I can be of assistance to you, whether it be with academics or anything that may pop up.
Welcome back to the discipline office. This year, instead of doing it by grade level, each administrator will be working on or doing it by the alphabet. And if you look here, Ms. Jackson will be working with the alphabet of letters A through D, and myself, Mr. Copeland, will be working with the letters E through K. And then you have Mr. Medina, which he will have the letters L through R of the alphabet. And then last but not least, Ms. Mendez has the letters of S through Z. That's how we will handle discipline this year, and then during third period each of us will just help out and see pretty much all of the alphabet. If you commit a Class 1 or 2 offense this year, it's ISS that's here on campus, but one big change is Class 3 offenses will no longer be a MIC for high school students. You will not leave campus to go to MIC, the Mosquito Intervention Center. You will be on campus here, and it's called ISIP, the In-School Intervention Program. So instead of leaving campus, you will stay here, and it is a more structured program than ISS. So we look forward to having a great year, and just Jaguar Nation, bring your support the Jaguars, and have a great year.
Now that we've shown you around and given you insight into our school's expectations, let's make this year a great one. Jags out!